Have you ever felt like the world is obsessed with things that just don't matter? Like everyone's racing to impress strangers on social media, stressing over what others think, or following life scripts that don't even make sense? Maybe you found yourself wondering, do I really need to care about all this? That's where the Sigma male mindset comes in. While most people chase after superficial goals, Sigma males move differently. They tune out the noise, break free from the herd, and focus on what actually makes life meaningful. Today we're diving into 10 things that almost everyone obsesses over, but Sigma males couldn't care less about. By the end of this video, you might just rethink how much time and energy you're spending on things that don't deserve it. Let's jump in. 1. Social media validation. Most people spend hours curating the perfect post, waiting for those sweet likes and comments to roll in. They refresh their notifications, hoping for a dopamine hit when someone engages with their content. For a Sigma male, social media is just another tool, not a measure of self-worth. They use it sparingly, perhaps to share an achievement or connect with like-minded people, but they're not about to hinge their mood on the number of hearts or retweets they receive. Instead, they invest their energy in building genuine relationships, the kind that don't depend on algorithms to thrive. While others are busy scrolling, they're out there creating a life worth living, one offline moment at a time. 2. Keeping up with trends. From the latest fashion craze to viral TikTok dances, most people scramble to stay relevant, fearing that being out of touch might label them as uncool. Sigma males? They're not buying into the hype. They've cultivated their own style, whether that's in clothing, music, or lifestyle. They prefer timeless principles over fleeting fads. While others waste money and energy keeping up with ever-changing trends, Sigma males focus on things that hold long-term value. Sure, they might dabble in something trendy if it genuinely appeals to them, but they never adopt something just because it's popular. They understand that trends are like waves. They come and go. Sigma males? They build their own shoreline. 3. Fitting into social cliques. Many people spend their lives trying to fit into specific groups, shaping themselves to match what's in. They modify their interests, their style, even their personalities, just to gain acceptance. Sigma males, on the other hand, find this exhausting and unnecessary. They're not antisocial. They just refuse to mold themselves into someone they're not for the sake of fitting in. They prioritize authenticity above all else. If they connect with people, it's because of shared values or genuine chemistry, not because they're trying to belong. They're like lone wolves, choosing when to run with the pack and when to chart their own course. To them, fitting in isn't a priority, it's a limitation. 4. Celebrity gossip. Who's dating who? Who wore it best? What drama is unfolding? In Hollywood this week? For many, this kind of gossip is addictive. It's a distraction from daily life, a form of escapism that keeps people glued to their screens. Sigma males. They're immune to this obsession. They see celebrity gossip as a waste of mental energy, an unproductive cycle that offers little to no value. Instead, they focus on their own goals, passions, and relationships. It's not that they're unaware of pop culture, they just know it won't help them grow or succeed. They'd rather invest their time in self-improvement or learning something new than in keeping up with someone else's drama. 5. Following traditional career paths. The world loves a predictable story. Go to school, get a degree, land a job, climb the corporate ladder, and retire. For Sigma males, this script feels suffocating. They value freedom and independence over stability and predictability. They're not afraid to venture off the beaten path, whether that's starting their own business, freelancing, or pursuing an unconventional passion. It's not that they lack ambition. If anything, their ambition is just directed inward. They care about creating a life that aligns with their values rather than one that checks society's boxes. Sigma males understand that fulfillment often lies outside traditional paths, and they're willing to take risks to get there. 6. being the center of attention. Some people crave the spotlight, constantly seeking recognition and applause. They'll go to great lengths to be noticed, from telling exaggerated stories to making bold, unnecessary gestures. Sigma males, they're perfectly fine staying out of the limelight. They understand that power and influence aren't always loud. Instead, they let their actions do the talking. Their quiet confidence often speaks louder than the most attention-seeking individual in the room. If they do find themselves in the spotlight, it's usually by accident, because their hard work or unique perspective naturally draws attention. But they don't seek it out. To them, substance always matters more than showmanship. 7. Overanalyzing what others think, what will they think of me, is a question that plagues many people. They second-guess their choices, overanalyze interactions, and worry about how they're perceived. Sigma males skip this mental chaos entirely. They know they can't control other people's thoughts, and frankly, they don't try. They focus on staying true to their own principles and let the rest fall where it may. It's not arrogance, it's self-assurance. They understand that trying to please everyone is a losing game. Instead, they prioritize their own mental peace and authenticity, trusting that the right people will appreciate them for who they are. 8. Winning every argument. For many, arguments are about ego, proving they're right and asserting dominance. Sigma males view arguments as a waste of time, unless they serve a constructive purpose. They don't argue to win, they argue to learn, clarify, or share insight. If a disagreement spirals into pointless bickering, they're the first to walk away. To them, it's not about being right, it's about being effective. They understand that winning an argument might feel good in the moment, but it rarely changes anyone's mind. They'd rather conserve their energy for things that matter, like solving real problems or advancing their goals. 9. Flaunting material possessions. The shiny car, the designer clothes, the latest gadgets. Many people use these as a way to signal success. Sigma males see right through this. They know that true worth isn't measured by what you own, but by who you are and what you've accomplished. They prioritize investing in skills, experiences, and meaningful relationships over accumulating things. That doesn't mean they don't enjoy nice things. They just don't need them to prove their value to others. For them, possessions are tools to enhance life, not trophies to show off. They understand that character and competence will always outshine material wealth. 10. Living by society's timeline. Society loves its timelines. Graduate by 22, get married by 30, buy a house by 35, retire by 65. Many people follow this script without questioning if it aligns with their personal dreams or values. Sigma males? They're not playing by those rules. They understand that life is not a one-size-fits-all journey. Whether they achieve a major milestone early, late, or not at all, they're fine with it as long as they're living authentically. They measure success by their own standards, not by society's expectations. To them, life isn't a race, it's an adventure, and they're determined to write their own story. At the end of the day, Sigma males remind us that it's okay to step off the treadmill and question what really matters. Why chase things that don't bring you peace or fulfillment? Imagine how much simpler, calmer, and more rewarding life could be if you stopped caring about these things too. So, which one of these resonated most with you? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more insights on living life the Sigma way. Until next time, keep improving, keep questioning, and keep moving forward.